Welcome to Gaguuuuu, your ultimate destination for anime recommendations. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or new to the world of anime, our channel is here to guide you through the vast sea of anime titles. From the hidden gems to the all-time classics, we've got you covered. Beyond the mainstream, where the spotlight rarely shines, lies a realm of action-packed adventures waiting to be unleashed. In this video, we will show you 12 underrated action anime you should try to watch. On number 12, Akudama Drive, the bustling metropolis of Kansai, where cybernetic screens litter the neon landscape, may seem like a technological utopia at first glance. But in the dark alleys around the brightly lit buildings, an unforgiving criminal underbelly still exists in the form of fugitives, known as Akudama. No stranger to these individuals, Kansai police begin the countdown to the public execution of an infamous Akudama cutthroat, guilty of killing 999 people. However, a mysterious message is sent to several elite Akudama, enlisting them to free Cutthroat for a substantial amount of money. Each episode of the series shares a title with famous movies whose story shares themes and plot elements with the episode. At number 11, Blue Eye Samurai. Blue Eye Samurai follows the journey of Mizu, a mixed-race samurai hunting the trail of a gun dealer, who will lead Mizu Maya Erskine to the white man they want to kill. Mizu is joined by Ringo Masioka, a jovial cook who leaves behind his father's noodle shop to pursue greatness. An incomplete duel also adds Trigun Darren Barnett to Mizu's team as a more aggressive rather than passive frenemy, through Mizu's quest to seek revenge. The plot delicately balances deeply personal betrayals with complex political treasons. Beyond that, Blue Eye Samurai is tightly woven story that entertains across more than one genre. You can choose to be exhilarated by Mizu's sword skills or be moved by their story. If that doesn't float your boat, the show's stunning animation and Ringo's infectious energy is enough to keep you engaged. Number 10. Heavenly Delusion. Within the safety of the walls, youths are raised in a nursery-style setting by robots. While life there may appear stale on the surface, the children are full of potential and curiosity. In many ways, it is like a slice of heaven. The outside world is a hellscape. It is almost entirely void of anything mechanical, and is now inhabited by bizarre, yet powerful supernatural beings. Maru, with the aid of Kiruko, is out there crisscrossing what was once Tokyo for heaven. But after searching for so long, maybe heaven is more of an untenable dream than a potential reality. Number 9. Inuyashiki. Ichiru Inuyashiki is a 58-year-old family man who is going through a difficult time in his life. Though his frequent back problems are painful, nothing hurts quite as much as the indifference and distaste that his wife and children have for him. Despite this, Ichiru still manages to find solace in Hanako, an abandoned Shiba Inu that he adopts into his home. At number 8, K-Project. Yashiro isn't lived a relatively ordinary, simple life. He lives in the technology-advanced Tokyo metropolis and attends Ashinaka High School, a notable high school that is located on an island just outside the areas. Yashiro is friendly with everyone. Nothing ever seems wrong about, except perhaps his habit of forgetting where his school's PDA is. However, nothing normal has been happening since the recent murder of Tatara Tatsuka, prominent member of the infamous Homura. No one knows who exactly killed him, but the man responsible bears an uncanny, identical appearance to Yashiro. Seeking vengeance, the Red Klansmen of Homura set out to get Yashiro and kill him. Everyone suspects that Yashiro is the murderer, but whether the guilt is his is not clear.
Relax and take your time to remember.
Number 7. Ragna Crimson. Said to be humanity's natural enemy, formidable dragons that belong to an ancient bloodline roam the world. Only two ways prove effective to kill a dragon: freezing their blood with Silverinian aura that comes from silver weapons or letting their bodies be incinerated by sunlight. Young hunter prodigy Leonica is accompanied by her close friend Ragna, who appears to lack the skills necessary in their profession. Moreover, many shun Ragna, considering him cursed because dragons always seem to attack him and slaughter his close ones. Nevertheless, Leonica sees potential in Ragna and gladly partners up with him. Likewise, Ragna feels certain that Leonica is immune to his misfortune thanks to her incredible strength. His confidence is shaken, however, when Ragna dreams of Leonica's death, believing this to be a prophecy. As the destined day arrives, he comes face to face with his future self, who bestows him enormous power and memories from the future to ensure Leonica's safety. In order to succeed, Ragna must join forces with a mysterious figure known as Crimson and eradicate all dragons for good. At number 6, ranking of kings, Bojji is a deaf, powerless prince who cannot even wield a children's sword. As the firstborn prince of the Boss Kingdom, he strives hard and dreams of becoming the world's greatest king. However, the people of the Boss Kingdom mutter behind his back, calling him a good-for-nothing prince and saying there's no way he can be king. Things start to change for Bojji when he makes his first ever friend, Cage, a strange little shadow on the ground who can somehow understand Bojji well. Cage, the last survivor of an infamous assassin clan, grew up isolated as well. Follow Bojji's coming of age, he meets new friends and begins his journey to become a king. Ranking of Kings is a comedy adventure which follows Bojji's coming of age. He meets various people in his life, starting with his fateful encounter with Cage. Number 5, Seraph of the End. With the appearance of a mysterious virus that kills everyone above the age of 13, mankind becomes enslaved by previously hidden, power-hungry vampires who emerge in order to subjugate society with the promise of protecting the survivors. In exchange for donations of their blood, among these survivors are Yuichiro and Michaela Hayakuya, 2 young boys who are taken captive from an orphanage, along with other children whom they consider family. Discontent with being treated like livestock under the vampire's cruel reign, Michaela hatches a rebellious escape plan that is ultimately doomed to fail. The only survivor to come out on the other side is Yuichiro, who is found by the Moon Demon Company, a military unit dedicated to exterminating the vampires in Japan. Many years later, now a member of the Japanese Imperial Demon Army, Yuichiro is determined to take revenge on the creatures that slaughtered his family, but at what cost? Oari no Seraph is a post-apocalyptic supernatural shonen anime that follows a young man's search for retribution, all the while battling for friendship and loyalty against seemingly impossible odds. Number 4, The Witch and the Beast. Cursed by a witch, the feral and tempestuous Gaguuuuu tenaciously searches for the culprit so she can exact revenge. To this end, she joins the Order of Magical Resonance, an organization that deals with everything connected to magic. The Order agrees to work with Gaguuuuu in return for her help solving the myriad of magic-related cases occurring across the world. The Order's suave and mysterious Mage Ashaf accompanies Gaguuuuu for the sake of successfully completing missions. As the pair traverses the land in search of that unknown witch, their experience with the fantastical world of magic grows ever more peculiar the further they advance in their journey. On number 3, Trigun Stampede. On the planet No Man's Land, reporters Meryl Streep and Roberto De Niro traverse the desert in search of the infamous outlaw Vash the Stampede. But the man they find near the desolate town of Jinura Rock is a far cry from the lethal terrorist they expect. In reality, Vash is a passive and carefree drifter. He is a proponent of peace, beloved by the residents of the town. His inaccurate reputation actually stems from the widespread atrocities committed by his twin brother Knives Millions. Still, Vash is dubbed the humanoid typhoon due to the tendency for violent chaos to follow in his wake. Chaos soon arrives in the form of bounty hunters seeking the high price on Vash's head, and their violent pursuit poses great danger to the town and its precious power plant. Thanks to his gunslinging prowess, Vash is able to resist most of these nefarious forces. Yet he must soon face off against the ultimate evil, the unstoppable destructive power of his malevolent brother. Number 2. Sirius The Jeager. In the year 1930, vampires have infiltrated Tokyo to feast upon its unsuspecting citizens. As the number of victims continues to rise, the city's authorities decide to hire the Jaegers, a strange, diverse group of individuals tasked by the V shipping company to hunt down vampires around the world. Carrying musical instrument cases to disguise their identity, the Jaegers battle the vampires with the same mercilessness demonstrated by their foes. Yuli, the Jaeger's most skilled warrior, is the sole survivor of a vampire raid on his home village. Using the strength granted by his werewolf blood, he works with his team to assist Tokyo's law enforcement with the city's vampire problem. Though under the pretense of helping the police, the Jaegers are actually fighting the vampires over the mystical Ark of Sirius. With its power to change the fate of the world, Yuli and his friends must locate the artifact before the vampires can use it to achieve their destructive goals. At number 1, World Trigger. When a gate to another world suddenly opens on Earth, Mikado City is invaded by strange creatures known as neighbors, malicious beings impervious to traditional weaponry. In response to their arrival, an organization called the Border Defense Agency has been established to combat the neighbor menace through special weapons called triggers. Even though several years have passed after the gate first opened, neighbors are still a threat, and members of Border remain on guard to ensure the safety of the planet. Despite this delicate situation, members in training, such as Osamu Mikumo, are not permitted to use their triggers outside of headquarters. But when the mysterious new student in his class is dragged into a forbidden area by bullies, they are attacked by neighbors, and Osamu has no choice but to do what he believes is right. Much to his surprise, however, the transfer student Yumakuga makes short work of the aliens, revealing that he is a humanoid neighbor in disguise. These are my top 12 picks for underappreciated action anime. Please visit my YouTube channel for more anime recommendations. If you have any more underappreciated anime recommendations, please share them in the comments section.